Hey everybody, Bob Morate from GoPlayThat here to tell you once again about games that I've been playing and thoroughly recommend. Today I want to talk about a game that appeared just a few days ago on Steam and that just by looking at the trailer knew that I had to play myself. It's called Calm Down Stalin. This game has been made in Unreal Engine 4 by an unknown amount of people composing the studio Cardboard Box. I tell you, I wanted to look them up to see what else they did and it's been a total nightmare. No links, no website, and googling cardboard games didn't really prove very useful. I will admit that when the game was released on the 8th of September, I had absolutely no idea it existed. Looking back, apparently they had a pretty successful green light in February, and I'm surprised that I didn't hear about the game until now. But yeah, what is the game about? Essentially, you're in control of Joseph Stalin's hands, and you need to prevent the enemy from invading Mother Russia by holding the hands of our genocidal friend close to the big red doomsday button there, but without pressing it. The closer your hand is to the button, the more effective the threat is. Up until this part, everything is okay and dandy, but the real trick of the game is that Stalin becomes increasingly stressed out as time passes, and you have to perform several activities to relieve stress, like smoking from his pipe. So yeah, up until now, doesn't seem to be having a lot of mystery, but Stalin also has to efficiently rule the country while he's threatening their enemies with nuclear weapons. So if you neglect your duties, the integrity of the country will decrease, and if it reaches a point where it goes to zero, you will not be able to complete the levels, and you have to restart until you can keep it afloat. And here is where the game gets tricky. Every time you complete a level, a new item will be unlocked in your office. This could be a duty or a handicap to make your job more difficult. At first you will get a lamp that doesn't really do anything, but the moment it starts flickering you will need to give it a good whack to fix it, otherwise Stalin gets stressed. Then you will get a telephone, which occasionally will require you to keep a phone call with, I don't know, whoever is calling. If you end the call abruptly or you fail to respond, or even hold your phone to your ear, you just hold it far away or something, it will not count, and the state integrity will decrease. Further on you unlock vodka, which greatly helps relieve stress once per level, and then more complications like a gun, because Stalin, I guess, a flight that you have to swat away, otherwise you get stressed, a punching bag in order to relieve, a Lenin bus that for some reason makes threatening more effective, and of course, stamp important papers correctly with the right stamps. It may not look like it, but when all of these elements come at play together, it makes for a really stressful game. The best way to appreciate it is to watch a whole level progression, so here, check it out. As you can see, not only you have to juggle with all the difficulties of the level itself, but you also have to pay attention to your tiredness and the state integrity level between the levels. If your tiredness level becomes too high, Stalin becomes stressed a lot easier and the shake gets a lot more inconvenient. But other than this, the game does not really have a lot more to offer. It's quite a nice thing, and definitely a good way to spend a few hours for the price of a coffee. It certainly has made me laugh a few times and scream in frustration a few others. If you complete the story mode, which won't really take you that long anyway, you can try your hand at the endless mode and see how long you can hold up. So to summarize, it's definitely a very regional concept that has caught my attention, and it's definitely a funny game that you can challenge your friends to try sometime they come over to your place, and fun for people to watch on your live streams. I don't know, it definitely isn't the most polished game out there, and it definitely is not a graphic marvel, but the concept and gameplay themselves actually made it worthy for the price, at least in my opinion. If you can work around the few issues that it has, you can definitely have a really good time with this game, and I still thoroughly recommend it. It's currently priced at €3.59, it will not really keep you hooked forever, but it's definitely worth the investment.